Thank you very much, Rory. Thanks as always for your time. Welcome back to Abu Dhabi HSBC Golf Championship. Been a fairly quiet week for you this week so far. Nothing really.
Not much
really
going on,
no. In all seriousness, it's been a very busy week. Just reflect on the couple of days you've had here.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, I'm really excited to get the 2013 season started. I feel like I've been in front of you guys for about the last 12 hours, but it's been great. It's an exciting time. You know, very happy with everything that's going on, and we're just looking forward to getting out on the golf course and putting the new clubs and new equipment into play and seeing how it goes.
Sure. I mean, it's always the test in competitive action, I suppose, but you must be feeling quite confident about it.
Yeah, for sure. You know, everything's been going really well in practice, and even when I've been on the course, everything's been great. So, hopefully that continues when I get a scorecard in my hand on Thursday.
Will it be almost a relief to get playing?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it'll be nice. But even after this week, I've got another 4 weeks off. I feel like it was a busy end of the season, so it'd be nice to get another bit of time off and really recharge the batteries before getting into the US swing.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Take some questions. Again, microphones on either side of the room. Graham, do you want to start us off, please?
Rory, hi. I just wanted to get your thoughts on being back in Abu Dhabi in a tournament you've always done extremely well but never quite won. Your thoughts coming into it this week?
Yeah, it's a place where I have done very well. I think one problem for me over the last few years has been Martin Keimer. He's played really well around here and won it a couple of times or 3 times I think, and I always came up second best, so it would be nice to go one better this week, and obviously that's what I'm aiming for. But it's a great field, and looks like the golf course is in great shape as well. So I've got good memories of this golf course, and I've played well around here in the past, so hopefully I can do that again this week.
Yes, Bernie, please.
Rory, the unveiling last night of your sort of Nike signing was a sort of pretty sort of glitzy and glamorous affair, but you sometimes sort of still pinch yourself how far you've come in so few years.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I had have sat and talked to you guys in September 2007 when I just turned pro at the Belfry, I wouldn't have thought that I would be sitting here, as a 2-time major champion, number 1 in the world, and doing everything that I've done in the game already. It's been quite a lot faster than I thought it was going to happen, but it just shows what you can do when you practice hard and you work hard, and hopefully it's an inspiration to a lot of young kids out there that they can go on and do the same thing.
Yes, Dave, please.
Rory, I just wonder if there's been any banter on the range since the announcement about Moneybags McIlroy.
Haven't been on the range yet. No banter as of yet.
Right. And is there anything you've got your eye on? I know the money's been coming your way anyway, but is there anything that you're going to reward yourself with?
A win this week, hopefully. That's about it. I just want to try and play the golf as best as I can, and everything else will take care of itself. But we're just really excited to be here this week, and excited to put the new clubs in play and try and get a win.
Yes, down the front, please.
Rory, great video with the Nike. It was very nice. But can you tell me a little bit about shooting it? What happened? How was it done? Can you tell me behind the scenes stuff?
I'm not sure how much I can tell you. I don't know how much they want me to give away, but all I can say is that it was great fun to be a part of, and growing up watching some very iconic Nike adverts with different athletes, Wayne Rooney or Nadal or Cristiano Ronaldo, even like the Brazilian soccer team, playing football through the airport, those sort of things. So just to be a part of a Nike ad like that was a pretty cool thing for me to do.
Yes, Steve, please, on the left.
Hey, Rory. The dynamics changed a little bit now. You're the favorite. You're number 1. The betting line is all tilted your way, and Tiger's number 2. I'm just wondering whether that dynamic makes any difference to you, whether you approach it differently, mentally that sets things up at all differently, or expectations, et cetera, et cetera.
No, I mean, I think it doesn't really make a difference to me. Like, I've always had high expectations of myself, and every time I come into the tournament, I want to feel like I have a chance to win. So, and if people think I have more of a chance to win than anyone else, then that's fine. But I know that I'm going to have to play really good golf this week to have a chance, and that's what I'm going to try and do. And it's no different. I'll try and approach every week the same way.
Yes, John, please, in the centre.
Rory, regardless of the fact that the figures that you have been given vary wildly, and probably we've got them wrong, the point is it's an awful lot of money. Are there any downsides, and if so, what are they, to being given such a huge amount of money at such a young age?
I mean, I'm just concentrating on playing golf, and all the financial side and everything like that will take care of itself. I'm in it to try and win trophies, and they're worth more to me than any contract is.
Do you have a follow-up, John?
But there is a bit more to it than that. You know approximately, you either know exactly how much it is, or you only have a rough idea. But my point is, what downsides are there? What could go wrong with such a huge amount of money?
I don't know, bad investments, or I really can't answer that. I don't know.
Jamie, please.
I presume you didn't get too much sleep last night?
No. She likes playing 3 sets.
Joking apart on that, how are you going to resist it through the week? If the run continues and you're playing golf the next morning.
It's fine. I've done it plenty of weeks before, so it's something that I'm used to. Even when she's, if I try to get some sleep and she is playing, I won't be able to sleep because all I'll be thinking about is what she's doing. I'll be checking the phone and checking the score. So I guess I may as well watch it and I guess put myself out of my misery a bit. So.
Yes, you in the centre, please.
Rory, exactly how much lighter is your schedule this year compared to last year, and what difference do you think that makes to you, particularly out in the majors?
It's going to be 3 events lighter, or 2 individual events, and then less the Ryder Cup. So I think I played 25 weeks last year, and this year I'll play 22, I think. So it's not a big difference, but just enough that I have enough breaks in between tournaments that I feel like I'll be ready and rested for every tournament that I play.
Yes, centre, please.
2 golf nerd questions. How is the ball you're playing now different than the old one? And you said that you're a little longer with the driver. Is that the case with the irons? And how much work do you have to do to dial in the distances still?
Yeah, this ball that I'm playing is I found it was much more stable in the wind. It didn't climb on me just as much, and I think we were talking about that last night. I spin the ball quite a lot, and I sort of need a ball that doesn't spin that much, especially when it's windy, and it looks like it might be a bit breezy this week, so that can help me. And I think with with this technology and this golf ball with the resin core, making the core lighter, they're able to make the perimeter of it a little heavier, which makes it a little more stable in the air. So that can only help. And with the driver, I've picked up on average 2 or 3 miles an hour more ball speed. Sometimes if I go after one, I can get it up into the 180s, which I was never really able to do before. So that's been a big help, and and the spin rate is great because when it hits the ground, it still it goes. So hopefully that'll be obvious this week, and I can hit enough fairways to take advantage of maybe a little more length.
What about your distance control of the irons?
Oh, the irons. Yeah, I'm probably getting 1 or 2 miles an hour more ball speed with the irons too, but I guess you don't really. I mean, you hit balls on the range, you know how far you're hitting it, but I guess you don't really know in tournament play because it always feels like you hit it a little further in the tournament just because your adrenaline's there and you're maybe pumped up a little bit more. So, but it's something that JP and I will sort of gauge on the golf course once we get going and once we get used to it a bit more.